Hello everybody, welcome to the channel. Thanks for joining me in the record room today. My name is Doug. If you are new here, just wanted to take a moment to wish the best of the holiday season of 2023 to everyone out there as we get closer and closer to the big day, Christmas, the 25th. Wasn't expecting to come on here with another video, but I stopped by my post office the other day and there was an unexpected package for me in the mail from legendary Toronto reggae music producer Everett Cooper, aka King Culture. I did a couple of videos in the first half of 2023 based on a couple of earlier packages he sent to me. In recent months, he's kind of mentioned here and there about another package he was working on, but I was not expecting it to arrive out of the blue, as it were. I have no idea what is in here whatsoever, but I thought I would do a bit of a live opening for you guys, see what's in here. Before I get started, I'll give you an idea of the lettering and the artwork he puts in here. Try to cover up the address there, but that's the attention to detail he puts in here. Without further ado, we'll see what has been sent to me this time by reggae music producer King Culture. There's a card here I'll read later. And okay, I see some more of his custom artwork right off the bat. 12-inch single looks like. Sweet reggae music. Hand done artwork by the one Everett Cooper. And here we have a song by Howie Smart. I've shown the LP that he did for King Culture earlier. This is on the Black Diamond label. Mess Jam production, who's worked in collaboration with King Culture before in a distribution capacity. This looks to be another one of those. Black Diamond label. Howie Smart. Crucial early dancehall LP he did for King Culture. That is black vinyl on there. 12-inch single, sweet reggae music. Don't know that one, but that LP, well worth checking out for anyone interested in the music of King Culture. And here we go with another one. Mess Jam label, Don Angelo. Again, don't know that one. Disco 45 with All My Loving. Publisher, Black Band, producer, Wycliffe Messam. Another collaboration between Wycliffe Messam, Mess Jam Records, and King Culture with the hand-drawn King Culture sleeve, 12-inch single, and Robert French on the B-side. Youth Man. Don't know that as well. Robert French, dance hall singer of the 1980s, put out some LPs, unfortunately none in my collection, which are quite highly sought after. Go for some considerable prices on their original pressings. I think they're starting to get reissued now. And now we have a batch of 45s, it looks like. More custom art sleeves from King Culture. Let's see what we got here. He's wrapped these up. Mess Jam, more Mess Jam productions and custom King Culture artwork. Look at that. That's cool. Howie Smart again with There's a Fire. This is going to be great to go through and listen. Howie Smart, so named in similarity to the Jamaican singer Leroy Smart, has kind of some of the same timbre and cadences in his vocal delivery, but definitely some crucial early dance hall. Mess Jam again, All Cried Out. More custom King Culture artwork. The Mess Jam label itself. I haven't seen that one before. I know the name Mess Jam. King Culture has sent me some things that he's produced before, but I haven't seen the actual Mess Jam label. Here's another one. Sweet Sop, Willing to Change. Another custom 45 sleeve from King Culture. Board. I know that name from one of the King Culture LPs. Here's another song by him, singer You Make Me by Board. More King Culture artwork. Play to beat, producer, yeah, more Wycliffe Messam Productions. Looks to be all Wycliffe Messam Productions this time. I'm probably getting pretty close to complete on my King Culture collection. I'll have to do like a career overview of him at some point. More custom artwork from King Culture. No Joke by Judas. Don't know any of these songs. Wycliffe Messam Productions. And that's it for this package from King Culture.
Surely follow you, and the bad things remain unto you. The fittest of the fittest shall surely survive, so we must see the light. So you name, say we got to live right, live right. So you name, say we got to live good, live good. For the battle with no grudge, for the battle with no fight, for we the youth, say we must all unite. So you
done any finds or listens type videos recently, so I thought I would take this opportunity to kind of clear the metaphorical inbox at the end of the year. I have had a few new arrivals in the mail that I'll try and slot in maybe in artist spotlights where they'll kind of make sense in context, but a couple of brand new arrivals by artists that I have done videos on previously. I'll just show them quickly. Justin Hinds Showcase. This is brand new for 2023 from the Peckings label out of the UK, red vinyl. Justin Hinds and the Dominoes. These are original songs that he recorded for Duke Reid and the Treasure Isle label in the late 1960s. Classics like Sufferation, Over the River, and Carry Go Bring Come, paired up with instrumental versions, I believe, of a more recent vintage. The Peckings brothers kind of make a specialty of this. They have unique family connections to both the Studio One catalog in Jamaica and that of the late Duke Reid, deep history and family connections, so they have access to the vaults, to previously released material that they sometimes rework to come up with something new and contemporary, yet classic sounding, and that's what they've done here. Beautiful Treasure Isle vibes from Justin Hinds. Vinyl did come with a couple of marks, blemishes, but seems to play just fine. Also reissued this year. Previously, very rare album, very hard to get, by Mikey Dread, the Dread at the Controls, early 1980s hard-hitting raw dub album from him featuring the Roots Radics. This is Dub Catalog Volume 1 as reissued by Music on Vinyl on translucent yellow vinyl. The Dread at the Controls label there. Did a video on Mikey Dread some years back. This is one that was missing from my collection, along with a couple other quite hard to get ones from around the same period. Hopefully Music on Vinyl will get around to reissuing those too. Be nice to complete the catalog of the great Mikey Dread, who of course worked with the Clash around the same time. Then a couple of antique store finds. Antique store just down the road from me. They have a bit of vinyl there. I've gotten lucky and found a few nice things. Stopped in just day before yesterday, I think. Had the family, did not have a lot of time to dig through the bins. I hadn't been there for a while, had been meaning to get back, but I had a few minutes to kind of quickly rifle through and found a couple of things. Two from the CTI jazz label. It's a label that kind of fascinates me. Hubert Law's Afro Classic from 1970. If you know the CTI label, they all have these very glossy gatefold covers, very uniform art design, also a very cohesive sound from record to record with a large cast of players who often cross over from one album to the other. Very cohesive sound with flexibility to expand and experiment depending what the goal is, who the kind of featured player is. It can almost sound like the headline player is whoever drew the straws, very much a group effort, and Ron Carter often present on bass through this. Hubert Laws, the leader on flute here. Afro Classic kind of blends European classical music, as Hubert Laws has done on other albums for CTI, with African-inspired rhythms. There's a couple of moments on here that get a bit more turbulent, even a bit of funk in one or two spots, but mainly classical-inspired flute playing by Hubert Laws with the usual cast of CTI players, and Bob James on electric piano here, Airto Moreira on percussion, produced by Creed Taylor. The CTI label, they always look good, they always sound good, impeccable players, very well recorded. Found another one in the bins same time, also from CTI, Airto Moreira, the great Brazilian master percussionist, with Free. This is from a couple of years later, 1972. I've seen this one shown before, but never came across a copy myself. Again, much the same players. Ron Carter, again, present on bass, but you've also got Stanley Clarke on electric bass, Chick Corea on electric piano here, Flora Purim, Airto's wife, doing some vocal work, Joe Farrell on saxophone and flute, Keith Jarrett on piano, all-star cast of players. This one is airier, more exotic, more mysterious, perhaps, but fabulous effort from Airto Moreira from 1972, CTI label, of course. The only other one I have by him, which I showed probably a year or two back on here, was the Real Gone Music reissue of Seeds on the Ground by Airto. It's from the year prior to that CTI one. Hermeto Pascoal in there along with Airto and Flora Purim. And lastly, I found a record I have already. It is Bob Marley and the Wailers, Rastaman Vibration. Probably don't need to say a lot about this. I had this one already on the slightly later pressing, kind of light blue Island label without the textured sleeve, but this one is the kind of burlap textured sleeve and black Island label, so original pressing, I do believe. Slight bit of ring wear, some fingerprints on the vinyl, but otherwise quite excellent condition. A couple of names you can probably see there, Gigi and Clyde. Gigi and Clyde, don't know who they were, but hopefully they enjoyed Bob Marley back in the day. Maybe they were the hip couple into Bob Marley when he was in his heyday. So these are my last batch of finds for the year. Hope everyone had a good one. Wishing everyone a Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, all the best in 2024, and I will see you in January with some new videos. Cheers, guys.